Today, as I predicted, lots and lots of starfish action. These are called slime stars because these are able to project mucus out as a defense mechanism. Years ago, this one was collected by the Pisces 5 submersible and brought up, and I was physically examining it, and it produced a prolific amount of slime while I was doing so. There's just a lovely picture of it that I have floating around Twitter someplace. We don't really know a lot about Hymenaster, but they occur all around the world, from the Arctic to the Antarctic, mostly in cold water habitats. This is Chris Mah, and I'm a researcher at the National Museum of Natural History in the Invertebrate Zoology Department. I'm currently aboard the Okeanos Explorer, which is 710 nautical miles southwest of Honolulu. My expertise is actually in sea stars. I study sea stars and their relatives, and I've actually described a good number of the species that we're seeing. I've only seen many of these animals as dead white specimens in a drawer at the Natural History Museum in Washington, D.C., or at other museums all around the world. And to see one alive, to see its original color, is quite a revelation. Oh, that's lovely. This is Gilbertaster. The first time it was recorded from the Hawaiian Islands, it was in 1906. I've seen maybe one or two of these, and now I'm actually seeing one alive. I almost brought to tears. I've never seen this alive before, and it really is just as beautiful as I thought it would be. It's my old friend.
It is. I think I even know what this one is.
Yeah, so at one point this was thought to be one of the rarest sea stars known until we started seeing them all over the deep sea. This is called Pythonaster. They're simply bizarre. We're looking at the arm tip, and those are all of the tube feet that are emanating from the tip, and those are usually used to help sense where the animal is going. They have this bizarre surface texture which is kind of filled with all of these big puffy ridges. These are related to slime stars, but other than that, they're really kind of poorly known. They're a mystery. There are sea stars from the Jurassic that are vaguely similar to these, so there's a lot of just bizarre things about them. Very strange kind of animal. We're exploring the deep ocean because of the numerous important aspects that are found at this depth. So from the biology perspective, there are many undescribed species which live at this depth, things that are potentially important to humans. Some of the new species may harbor new secrets that might inspire industry, but also are important for fisheries and other conservation measures. Looks very much like Hipposteria muscipula, which is a species I described a few years ago. Predatory on bamboo corals before. Looks like they might actually now feed on hexacorallium. Yeah, see some of the damage. I bet that's post-starfish eating damage. Some nice views of the pedicelaria, though. There's our claw-shaped structures that are on the underside. I've never been able to figure out what they use them for. But in a lot of ways, this is just as valuable as discovering a new species, is discovering what some of these structures do, because these have been observed on sea stars since they were described, in some cases the 1700s or so, and no one really knows what they do exactly. A goniasterid perched on the top of a stalk like that, it's almost...
That looks like a plucked chicken on a stick to me.
I didn't even think of that until
now I'm
you
never going to see that as a starfish again.
It's what it is. It's a whole chicken.
No, but this is a novel ecological observation. That's really, to me, that's really amazing.
The chicken star.
No, we're not calling it that. Not calling it that.
This is our final dive of Laulima O Ka Moana, which is the title of our cruise, Partnerships in the Sea.
I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to co-host Okeanos Explorer again, but it's been a delightful 2.5 weeks. And
2.5 weeks? More than that.
3 weeks? I've been at sea for a month.